Alright, so here's where we are with power steering. I've been fighting with this thing a little bit, and what I found was, so I've got the brackets and everything put on here and bolted everything to the engine, but for some reason the power steering pulley is actually set back a little bit, and then also it was cocked a little bit. For some reason it was just cocked. So this is what I did. Alright, so what I have here, now this is from a company in Kansas called Allen Grove. And so what this thing does, let me get a better grip on the camera. What this does is that it's got the same two bolt holes right here as the other one did, but then it also bolts up here to this motor mount. So I've got to take that motor mount bolt loose and then try to get that all up inside there. So let me see what I can get done here. Alright, so I've pulled the bolt out of that motor mount and I put it in there, and you can see that it'll kind of line up a little bit. So then they give you this bolt here and the washer that goes up inside there. Now I'm going to have to use both hands. Alright, well, my battery died, so anyway, off camera, it looks like I've got dirt all over those bolts. And it looks like that's going to work. I tightened it up just to see, and it's actually got the adjustment is back here instead of in the front like the other one. Now the other one, as you probably will remember, went like that. But the problem is that the alternator belt would actually hit down here. So that's where that one was a problem. But this one from Allen Grove looks like it's going to work a whole lot better. Alright, we'll continue on. I guess I overfilled it. Yeah, I let it ingest a bunch of air. And I think I'm going to have to do something with that line. Maybe pull it this way. Let's see if I can get it relax a little bit more. I don't know if I like that because the tire might hit it. I don't want it to hit. I don't want it to hit that. Yeah, that lip right there is going to bother me too. I may have to take that off or bend it out of the way. And then that one there, everything's got sharp edges on it, looks like. I like it like that. Try that right there. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna, I think I can plier these out with this flat plier here. I'd much rather have this edge right here touching that than the sharp edge facing right into the edge of it. And see, I can zip tie these two together, and that should keep them out of the way. But I've still got this lip right here that's going to touch into that, so I need to pull that out of there. So just got to keep pinching this out of here. If I'm smart, I can put a penny on there and it'll keep it from marring that up. I'll just crimp her a little bit tighter and straighten all that out. Get that piece right there, that's stubborn. Come on now. There we go. Give her a good pull. I think that should work. Hopefully keep that power steering away from the exhaust as well. That's another thing. If I tie it up here, what's it going to do over here? I could probably take a little bit of that out of it. Move it down like that. But I think for the most part it looks like it's probably about where I'd like it to be, so I'll just zip tie this around here. I think that's going to work. And then you can see right here where the bolts clear. And it looks like power steering pulley is about as straight as it's going to get. It's not exactly as perfect as I would think, but then also I've got another one of these pulley sheaves coming, which is just a shade smaller, and the belt goes down inside the groove just a little bit more, so that should be here probably midweek, so I think that's probably going to work okay. Everything is good there, so I think this thing is rolling along quite nicely. I don't see anything else it looks like I've got to deal with. I wouldn't mind the belt being a little bit further down in the sheave, but that's what I've got, the 15 series belt. I think there's a 75 series belt that's a little smaller, but I don't want to go too small with that. And then of course it's going to be a little bit of a challenge filling this back up, because it's better to fill it up and then tighten the belt. And then I use this bolt here as the tightening. I can just put a pry bar in there and just carefully pry back on that, and that if it boogers the threads on this, then that's no big deal. I can put a new one in there if I have to. So, and then this thing will need a good steam cleaning. All the other stuff that goes along with this. Anyway, I think it's right where it needs to be. So I'm going to give you a thumbs up for now, and thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe if you like, and we'll see you on the next one.